MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? This is Willie Castro. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're off and running from Anaheim. And that one upstairs. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now Bader up to the plate. First pitch just misses. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. One out, bases empty. That one a little bit high, and now 2-0. Looked like it was a little bit up. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
One down, base is empty. Inside, and that's ball four.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Carlos Correa. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
And misses inside.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Up and in, 3-1 now.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. 2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Byron Buxton. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
In the air, out towards right center. That's a base hit. Here comes Bader around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Outside.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-0. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count is even, 2-2. First and third, one down.
Three and two.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Royce Lewis. In the air, left field, down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. Out to short, Neto. Zips it across. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, our starter in this one, Pablo Lopez. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Fastball is outside.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Oh, what a stop from his backside. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Two down, base is empty. Now a chance for Jorge Soler. And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside,
out.
and it's 2-1.
Ball, that's in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And now it's filled up.
We got full count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Angels go quietly there, and it remains 1-0. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Ty France. Kikuchi back to work. And a foul ball. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. To the right side. Takes it himself. One out in the second. Brooks Lee getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that's in there for strike one. And that one off the outside edge. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Down go the Twins in order, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. Right side. Wallner makes the grab, one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. That's in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
0-1. And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
Hey.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That
One
missed
ball,
by a lot.
2
And the
strikes.
count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Now fly ball to right center. Buxton sizing it up, brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back. And now Willie Castro. Castro goes 6'1", hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Puerto Rico. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So here's Bader now. Walked his first time. In for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ripped on a line. Ward makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Correa in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here is Moncada. Line to left. Puts it away for the out. Digging in, Luis Rengifo. That one misses.
That ball went out.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 1
This
strike.
guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Misses
That's
off the
in.
plate,
Ball 2.
and that's ball 2. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Joe Adell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Rengifo, the base runner at first with 1 out. And another ball.
Upstairs.
And the sweeper catches the plate. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the 1st. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And that is out of play. Here's a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Missed inside with the curve.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out looking. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, start of the 4th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball is outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now here is Royce Lewis. Grounded out his first time up. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Now snap throw to first. Buxton back in there. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that one almost hit him. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive. Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Yeah, the batter now, Ty France. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one ripped. Ward makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Twins. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Mike Trout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Long gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. that's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Ball one there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Caught him looking for the K. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Nolan Shanuel, flied to right his first time. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Zach Neto, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one fouled off. That's outside, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Logan O'Hoppe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Shanuel leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line drive, that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now here is Logan O'Hoppe right through there for a strike. Way high there, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Bader going back on this one. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow!
Well, that would have been huge if it would have snuck over the glove to take the lead, but great athleticism at the wall, goes up and brings back a homer.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-1 now. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two now. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 and draw even again. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Kikuchi back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Castro, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Foul ball there.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
You know, part of the key to making that back foot slider so effective as a strikeout pitch is being in an advantage count as a pitcher. You really put that hitter at the plate on the defense when you get ahead 0-2. So a tight slider that bores in on you looks like something you have to go after.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Broken bat, roller to first. Shonewell. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they make short work of them there. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. And that one lifted in the air center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Joe Adell digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike. And that's in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Foul ball still 0-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Not close with that one. And the count now even up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Correa strikes him out for the second time today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Back to the top of the lineup, Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Michael Tonkin appears to be getting loose. Alcala warming up as well. And he grounds one to the right side. On to France. That's the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now Correa up to hit. And that's down and away. Correa in his 10th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Buxton in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
At the plate, Matt Wallner. First pitch misses. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yusei Kikuchi departs, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Now on the bump, Hans Kraus. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 2. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Buxton back in there. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Go ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Tunkin. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Trout in the box again, takes a strike. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Sands also getting ready. The 0-1. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Cut on and lifted in the air. Out number 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Shanuel. That's in there. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 down, nobody on.
Count is 3-2.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You got this.
2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And they'll do it again. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Angels held in check. Score remains 2-2. Back in Anaheim, and now the first baseman, Ty France. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Next to hit, Brooks Lee. And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hard liner. Hauls it in, and there's two away. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Misses outside. Ball 1. Just missed. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's towards center. Adele moves under it. And that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's
Ball
outside.
1, no strike. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Just off the inside edge. And that one is inside. Just off the outside corner. 3-2 now. Luis Rengifo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He circles the bases. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
1-0.
Not even close there. 1-0.
Fell on the mound. This is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That clips a corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next for the Angels, Joe Adell. High fly ball out to center field. Buxton moves under it, brings it in, and the inning is over. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Correa, the next to hit, takes outside. Action in the Angels bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Burke also throwing. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. That one missed.
Now you get to this part of the order.
2 balls.
Yeah, there's some
strike.
pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. 2 away. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off
Count
that
1-0.
fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ward under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Griffin Jacks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Wallner snags it. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch, and he just misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Wallner pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now Jorge Soler, 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is downstairs. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And the Angels are gone in order, but they're up 3-2. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Kenley Jansen.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Wallner in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And the 1-0. That's inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count's full. Royce Lewis in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Lewis in the box now, takes strike 1. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down to the last out for the Twins.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Pinch hitter coming on, Jose Miranda. Big spot for him here. First offering misses badly for ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. The Twins down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a